EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for April 21st, 2025. It is Monday. Most of us, anyway, are back to work. Kinsley's Family Market in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania sponsors the Monday video forecast. Spring into backyard bliss at Kinsley's ShopRite. The season of sunshine, sizzle, and fresh blooms is here, and they have everything you need to bring your backyard to life. Add a pop of color with vibrant spring flowers and fresh mulch. Upgrade your outdoor space with patio sets, Adirondack chairs in 9 different colors, gazebos, grills, umbrellas, and much more. Your backyard paradise is just a cart away, only at Kinsley's ShopRite, your hometown store for everything spring. They are Kinsley's ShopRite, proud longtime sponsor of the Monday video forecast. First and foremost, hope everybody had a fantastic weekend, whether or not you celebrate Easter. It was a great weekend weather-wise. Some pretty warm temperatures here on Saturday. Sunday, not quite as warm, but very seasonal, very nice. A little bit of a breeze this weekend, but like I said on my Twitter or X account, that beggars can't be choosers. This is what best you'd expect in mid-April. This is pretty nice. Today will not be quite as nice, but it's not going to be raining during the day anyway for most areas. We have a warm front that's situated off to our north. This is looking at early afternoon. Warm front's going to be situated up here, so a little bit of warm air advection coming in here, but it is going to be mostly dry with that warm front passage, and it actually initiated earlier in the morning. By early afternoon, it should be up north of our area at that point, but there could be some breaks in the clouds today, maybe a few peaks of sun here and there, but generally mostly cloudy today, and temperatures as a result are going to be held in check a little bit. 60 to 66 is the temperature spread today. We are going to be quickly following that warm front with a cold front, and that's going to come through this evening and part of the overnight with just a few showers. Nothing crazy here. As we get over the NAM high-res future simulator radar, I'm going to shut this off at 6 p.m. Still hasn't gotten into our region just yet, but once we get through the course of the evening, this will start spreading eastward. You can see these showers moving eastward. They're going to continue up through about midnight and then continue a few hours past midnight. This is looking at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's right about to I-95, the back edge of this, and then it continues off the coast here by the time we get to very early Tuesday morning. So Tuesday is going to be any early clouds giving way to partly cloudy skies in the afternoon, and a delightful day again with 72 to 79, as you see above me for the temperature spread here on Tuesday. So not a bad stretch coming up in this upcoming week. Matter of fact, this cold front this is moving through, it's so weak that it's not doing anything for the temperatures. And matter of fact, the temperatures are going to go warmer, obviously, with more sunshine here on Tuesday, and temperatures getting on either side of the middle 70s, as you can see above me. So that is going to maintain through much of this week. Mostly sunny skies here on Wednesday, with highs again in the lower to middle 70s. It might take a slight step back because we got a northwesterly flow here on Wednesday, but still 70 to 75 is probably our range here on Wednesday, and you're right back up into the mid to upper 70s as we get to Thursday. With partly cloudy skies expected there too. Now Friday, we're going to start off partly cloudy, it looks like, and then we're going to have increasing clouds throughout the day as this next system makes its way toward the region. This is going to be another warm front, cold front combination. Unfortunately, the cold front's going to come through on Saturday, so if you do have Saturday plans, you're going to want to check back throughout the week and make sure that we have the timing for this. Because the only thing we can do the timing is like everybody always asks me about timing of things. When I talk about something that's going to happen potentially a week away, or like, what's the timing of it? Well, I can't give you a timing. It's precisely a week in advance. When you get to the day or day and a half before, you can start doing more precise timing windows, like exact windows when it's going to start and end, okay? So once we get later in the week, we'll be able to do that. Right now, the general idea is that you have some showers working through with a warm front here overnight Friday night. So Friday's dry, partly to mostly cloudy, increasing clouds throughout the day. Still in the 70s here on Friday. And then the cold front moves through on Saturday, and you have scattered showers with the cold front itself. Can this move around a little bit? Yes. Okay, the time it can move around, it might be a little bit earlier, might be a little bit later. There's a lot of different things that can happen, especially when you're looking at a day 5 forecast looking out to Saturday. So today only being Monday, you're talking about the beginning of the weekend, so certainly things can move around with as far as time is concerned. But right now, it looks like a during-the-day deal here on Saturday. Whether that's just the first half of the day, second half of the day, whatever, we'll determine later in the week. But do have showers moving through with that, and then in the wake of that, on Sunday, the better the 2 weekend days as high pressure's moving in, will be cooler, kind of like a day much like yesterday was. Like this, so it can be 2 straight Sundays, almost carbon copies of each other as far as temperatures and sky conditions with mostly sunny skies expected and high pressure moving in. So the second half of the weekend right now looks better than the first half, but it doesn't mean necessarily that Saturday's going to be a complete washout from start to finish. It might only be part of the day, and we'll be able to work on those details as we get throughout the week. But we are a little bit more confident, of course, on the shorter term forecast, which is this. Once we get to about dinner time or so, that's when you get our far western areas getting into a few showers. Makes its way over to the eastern part of the state by about mid-evening or thereabout, and late evening as you get into our eastern areas. But this will continue past midnight until the wee hours of the morning, and then moves off the coast by about 6 a.m. here on Tuesday. But it will have already been done already by well before that here in the interior locations. And then Tuesday will be any morning clouds giving way to sun in the afternoon with a warmer temperature day. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchestead as your outlook for April 21st, 2025. Have a great Monday.